Just need a couple more items. Need some chips, forget which ones they are. Like some popcorn, chick pops, some nonsense like that. Maybe the skinny pop. Looks like these Cheeto Puffs, white cheddar, big check, and then chick pop. Right here, chick pop. And one more item, let's find that. Oh, here we go, lollipop. 3 cans of this classic root beer. 3, and we're on our way out of here. Shop, 11 minutes. But finished. Worcestershire sauce. Hello. All right, and we arrived to drop off this $12, 12 item or 10 item, whatever it was, grocery order. 2 miles. Smith's. Probably just leave at the door here. Oh, and the police helicopter flying over, probably looking for somebody like me. Haha. What's happening, YouTube? You just seen the conclusion of a $12 and change, 2.5 mile, 10 item Smith's grocery run. It was the best offer I seen in 2 days. I did not see any good offers all day yesterday. I get one $20 one that I received, and then I saw a $47 one, and that disappeared as fast as before I could click on it. As you well know, if you're not fast on those good paying offers, they go fast. And then after that, I did not see anything the rest of Sunday that was higher than $9. And that's no joke, $9. And even today, I turned it on at noon, Instacart, and did not see anything until this offer at 8 o'clock at night. But as you see, we just finished it up and it went down 30 cents. So it was $11.79 for 2.5 miles, about a half hour. Not that great, not that terrible either. But we have since relocated to our favorite starting spot in Summerlin, which is in front of Albertsons on Cheyenne and Durango. And we turned on DoorDash because we are going to try to do 2 hours till 11 p.m. And we have the starting ratings of 77% acceptance. And we already had to reject one on the way over here. Tried to get us to go to Sushi 88 for $5.50, 16 miles east. No. We also have a 96% completion rate, 4.83 customer rating, 94% on time, and 105 deliveries in the last 30 days. And that went down since Saturday from 125 to 105, 20 deliveries. So I figured I better get out of here and do some. But we will be trying 2 hours of DoorDash. If it goes bad, we will start to cherry pick off of Grubhub and UberEats if possible. We do have Instacart on in the background. I don't foresee getting anything from there, but in the meantime, since we already rejected one, we had to take this next offer. But the good news about this one, it drops us in an area where we should pick up something decent. So it's $4, 6.1 miles, cook on the walk, which is to my left. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to the cook on the walk for the $4 for Efinity. And you're like, Wiz, you're taking a crummy offer. You're right, I am. But look, I make a U-turn and cook on the walk right behind me. So sometimes you take these ones just to get started. I wouldn't suggest it too often, but for me, being right in the same parking lot, make a U-turn and drive a half a second, gonna go ahead and grab it. All right, we have arrived with the cook on the gawk, or gawk on the cook, or whatever the heck it is. $4 for 600 miles. I'm wagering there's no tip. Oh, and we were wrong. $2 tip. All right, we just finished dropping off the cook on the walk, or walk on the cook, or cook on the street. $4. It was a $2 tip. We were mistaken about the tip. And then we drove over to Charleston and Rampart. It was hotspot for DoorDash. Sitting here for a few minutes, not getting any offers. Decided to turn on Uber Eats. We got $2.85 for 4.5, reject. Then we got $6.69 for 12.6 from Nakatai Kitchen, reject. Then $5.09, 9 miles from Chiba Hut, reject. Then this one wasn't too bad, but it went to the West Mountain where it sucks. So I said reject. $12 for 8.1 from Roberto's Taco Shop and Crystal Shore. From just Roberto's Taco Shop, 2 deliveries. Then DoorDash came in, so we took this one, $5 for 2.1 miles from Jack in the Box. High paying offer. But at the same time, we got a $9.85 from Uber Eats, and it was from Wahoo Fish, which I was literally right in front of, and I mean literally. So I grabbed that, but of course it wasn't ready, and then I was a few minutes late to Jack in the Box, and now we're all kinds of messed up. So we might get a contract violation on DoorDash. So right now we're about to pull in and drop off this Jack in the Box. We'll drop that off quick, and then quick rush over 3 miles and drop off this Wahoo Fish for $9.85. 5, it's better than 5, whatever. And then we'll go from there. Hopefully we'll get something good on DoorDash, or we'll just keep trying to cherry pick like I was sitting there in the parking lot. But this was dangerous. I did not look. I thought they were close to each other, and they weren't. So be careful when you try to do this. And that is why it's advised to just take one and pause the other apps and then finish that and then turn it back on. So let this be a lesson to you. Don't do this what the Wiz is doing. You could get deactivated. So please be careful and look carefully before you decide to take 2 orders from 2 different platforms. In the meantime, while we were on the way to Wahoo, we got pinged by DoorDash for a $16 Kona Grill delivery. High paying order. Yeah, bad news, 9.5 miles south, Rhodes Ranch-ish area. I'm not 100% sure. Out of the zone. It's good cash flow. Maybe we'll get something on the way back. But, it is 10:09, and, it just was looking grim. But normally I would maybe think about rejecting that just because of the location. We're almost there. It's just up past here, past the Cheesecake Factory. And, sometimes beggars can't be choosers, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because we're out here trying to make a few bucks. And 16 is way better than what I've seen all day long on any platform. So we took it, 9.5 miles south. Let's go. And check this place out, Kona Grill. If you ever get over here, Charleston and Rampart, it's got a patio upstairs too, or a deck, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty nice. Check it out. Well, we ended up all the way down here by Durango with the Kona Grill, Durango Casino. It's pretty funny. Way out of the zone and all the way down south. Not quite the Rhodes Ranch, which is good, but $16 for 9 is not horrible. But we finished the Kona Grill, $16, 9.5 miles, $14 tip. Pretty nice offer. Bad news is it dumped us by the Durango, which is Sunset and 215. And you can see by the screenshot, we're chugging north, trying to get back to Summerlin. I'll probably stay on 215 and reject anything that is anything less than $2 a mile to Cheyenne, and then drive down Cheyenne towards Durango / Rampart. And if I get something over there, okay. It is 10:35. That is the bad news about some of these decent offers that they give you from DoorDash. They drop you out of the zone, and that's where UberEats comes in, and they don't have zones, and you could just go from there. Bad news about UberEats, they could take you all over the place. What do we have here? Wingstop, 650, Lakes, 3.6 miles. It says high paying offer. I don't know. You know what? I'm not exiting the highway. I just passed the exit to get to it, so I'd have to go up to the next exit, drive back into the house. No, thank you. I'm just going to go ahead and decline. So we've had a tumultuous night. We did get a contract violation by my own doing, and I was over 10 minutes late to the pickup, thanks to Wahoo not having one freaking set of fish tacos ready. Even though I sat and recorded for 5 minutes before I took that offer, it was not ready. And there was nobody in there. And I know you hear a lot of us drivers say there's nobody in there. Sometimes I wish I would just bring in my camera or whip out my cell phone and record that there was 2 people at the bar and that was it. And I gotta wait 10 minutes to get the food. Jack in the Box was 3 minutes east of this Wahoo, and I still couldn't get there on time. It just sometimes, all the time, food delivery will make you scratch your head. And that is why, some people say, well, rideshare is better. I don't know. You have to decide for yourself. But lately, the last, 3 or 4 times out, I desperately been, upset, aggravated, and it usually doesn't bother me. So, as you see, now it's pitch black on 215. You see Sahara coming up in Charleston, and we'll be back into the zone. Honestly, I don't even know how that Wingstop was in the zone. Maybe the drop-off was back in the zone, but we took the hit. We probably dropped 1%. Let's take a look. Oh no, we're still at 77%. How about that? Huh. Now we're back in the zone. But if it's not great, we're not going to take it. The only thing that's hot along here to Cheyenne is Lazy Dog, and I've never seen an order from Lazy Dog, so. And now we made it to Cheyenne. We're heading east down the hill, and unfortunately, we had to reject back-to-back offers on DoorDash. I didn't have UberEats on, mostly because it just blasts you. And as soon as I say that, we're getting an offer for $2 from 7-Eleven for 2.4 miles. Let's see what happens if we click reject. Down to 74%. All right, you know what? We'll take this one as the last of the night. Good news is the 7-Eleven is up here on the left. And before that, we had to reject 2 ungodly offers from DoorDash. Here's the first one. That's right, you see it. $2.75 for 4.8 from Lazy Dog. And then the next one right after that. Yep, you see that one too. $9.50, 18 and a half miles from Jolene's Wing and Beer by Lazy Dog. So the same place, Lazy Dog, 18 and a half miles, $9.50. Yeah, don't take that one. And now you just see we got 7-Eleven, $2 for 2 miles. Yeah, okay, it's $2. No, it's $1. It's ridiculous. But this is going to be the last one of the night. 7-Eleven, $2 for 2.4 miles. And we dropped a couple percent because we had to reject back-to-back offers. And one was while I was paused. It's crazy. I call BS, but you know. Here we are to drop off the 7-Eleven. $2. No tip delivery for Greg. Maybe we should eat up all his Slim Jims and whatever else he has there. And so I lied. As soon as we dropped that crummy ass $2, 2.5 mile 7-Eleven no tip order off, they ping me, even though I'm out of the zone, $6, 3.2 mile CVS one item, and 1.1 miles to CVS. And at this time of night, right by my house, it's not so bad. As you see, we're pulling up to CVS right now. One item. It's definitely the last offer of the night, and I couldn't say no because it is decent. One item, shop and pay, drive a couple miles, and yeah, so, you know, I talk a big game sometimes, but then these offers pop up that you really can't say no to because they're so easy to do, and yeah. So we're gonna go inside here, and hopefully it's not hard to find. Look at this nice house. Yeah, this is, we gotta verify the age for some itch cream. It's hilarious. And there we finished the CVS. It took me a couple extra minutes because I don't know how to read. It clearly said aisle 17 and I walked past it a few times. Some itch cream. Had to scan my ID to purchase it. You got to be 18 to buy itch cream, I guess, these days. Then I had to wait for the gate code. And then I had to wait for them to come to the door, scan their ID for itch cream, if I haven't said that already. $6, 3.2 miles, whatever it was. It's pretty good. Really didn't take too long, maybe 14 minutes into Desert Shores. Very nice upscale neighborhood in the middle of Las Vegas or Northwest. Some might say it's part of Summerlin. If it is, it's very nice. It's got 6 lakes in it. It's very nice. If you have never been there, check it out. And if you have been there, you know what it's about. It's pretty freaking nice. So, we did say that was the last one. But on the way home, we got a McDonald's for $3 for 1.6 miles, which was like 3 blocks from my home. And no, I'm not at home right now. It is 11:36. We came to the gas station at the corner of Tenaya and Alexander. We buy our Mountain Dew here. It's right back here. So we needed some before we went home to edit this video. First off, I'm going to apologize. Today was a little hectic for me. I don't know what happened. I messed up on starting the sound on my Rode wireless a few times, and then I gambled with taking that Jack in the Box Wahoo fish taco place stack on my own, and we got a contract violation. My only beef with the contract violation, yes, I was 10 minutes late, but over the last several times I went out and dashed, there has been times I'm early and then even wait 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes for orders. I don't see DoorDash getting a contract violation. How about we get them some contract violations? What do you guys think about that? Leave some comments below if you think DoorDash should get violated for when we have to wait extra time for offers and orders, whatever you want to call it. I'm frustrated right now and aggravated. So why aren't they having to pay the penalty? Like having to boost us some extra cash? Because the only option we have really to get out of that, or to get anything out of it, is to cancel and then take a completion hit rate sometimes. Maybe not if it's the worry-free unassigned, blah, blah, blah. You just wasted time to sit there. But DoorDash isn't held accountable. And again, tonight was a little discombobulated, so I am apologizing for the second time. I'm trying to get used to all this stuff. I have a new bracket for the first person point of view. I hope you guys like it. It really sits right here and is right down the heart of, my eye level. I'm 6'1", so, I sit up a little bit higher. Right down here, and you can see everything. I've watched it back a few times. I think it's pretty cool. But I have to find a way to rearrange it because it's too constraining here. It's too tight. It bothers me, I guess. Or I'm going to have to get used to it, one or the other. And the sound. I got to either just click the sound and let it go the whole time and then just chop it up when I get done, or not. Anyhow, we were out for 2 hours and 15 minutes. We made $36 on DoorDash, and we made $9.32, I think, on UberEats. $20 an hour. And we drove all over. 16 of it was from one gig from DoorDash. The rest was just atrocious. And you see all the stuff that I have to reject, and this is stuff that you should reject too. So, it was a rough Memorial Day night, and I thought it might be. And that's the end of today's video. I sure hope you liked it. If you do, please leave a thumbs up. I look forward to seeing you on the next video, which you're going to say, Wiz, where is the no tip on the strip? I have recorded the footage for it, but I, did not record the sound good for it, so I can't fix that. And when I play it back, I have a GoPro right over my phone for every offer, rejecting them. And you can't see it. It's fuzzy, hazy, so I have to fix it. So I apologize. Give me another day or two. I'll get back down there and get some. I'm going to tell you that it was funny as shit because the offers were bad. I'll give you an example of one offer. I wish I had a screenshot of it. And if I do, I'll find it and put it in and edit it in this video. But I was sitting at the Wynn, and across the street is a McDonald's. There's plus $3 peak pay, okay, Saturday night. Plus $3 peak pay. The offer was $5. It came across as a high-paying offer. And a mile and a half, or 1.6, the pickup McDonald's, dropping off in Resort World. I'm going to tell you that's going to take you a half an hour to get to that McDonald's, even across the street at the Wynn, and then get it to Resort World. I'm here to tell you people that there was no tip on that order. $3 peak pay, $2 base pay, $5 high paying order to take McDonald's to somebody at Resort World, a high upscale type of resort or hotel in this city. I mean, come on. That is just redonkulous. Unexcusable in my book. People, come on. You're traveling here. We're trying to help you by going places, which is very difficult to navigate the Strip. If you've ever been here on a Saturday night, actually any night, you will take a half hour minimum to drop that off for $5. I'm not going to do it. You shouldn't do it. So take it from the Wiz. Not yet. So the no tip on the strip will be, and I'm going to do it more regularly. It is just hilarious to see what Uber Eats and DoorDash wants you to do for like next to nothing, people. So with that said, I'm not going to do that nonsense. You shouldn't do that nonsense. So just don't do it.